not our field. I repeat, this is not our field, but look at this, everybody. This is an albino deer in central Minnesota. Super rare around here. I know other areas, states, it might not be, but this is so cool. The first time I've ever seen an albino deer. Welcome back to Farming with Kels, everybody. Here we go, y'all. Spreading fertilizer today. Well, I just was on bean grounds. Getting down there, folks. Will I make it? Supposed to. To finish the bean ground and now doing the alfalfa. So yeah, we just cut the hay, merged it, chopped it, went in a bag. First cut here for 2024. It's June 10th today. So yes, we are still putting beans in the ground, but just a little bit more and then we're done. And yeah, working on the alfalfa ground. So that's what I'm up to, spreading. Got the spreader back here, the Dalton Ag Mobility, and it's an 8-ton, and I love it. And it is all hydraulic driven, so I'm able to adjust that here. Number 4, the oil flow and everything for the spreaders. We want a good spread pattern. How I set it up that back there today, of course, had to do some math, of course, right? So I actually went around like my whole edge of the field first and calculated how many pounds I used from off the scale here, so how many pounds it took going around, and then I divided it by my coverage acres, because that is up here on the easy guide. Here I got going, so I'm driving, no auto steer, and that's totally okay. There are really no specific rows, you know, corn rows like I was just dealing with. It's hay ground. But yeah, so anyways, that gave me how much pounds I'm putting down per acre. So then I'm able to know if what we have set up back there on the actual spreader is correct, because I don't want to be spreading too much or too little. So it's all by, you know, the cubic foot there, and then how your spread, how much you have. I actually just finished the field here, so I'm going to be moving on to the next field. Y'all, I would just like to say that I made my statement of like wanting to be a part of this shop to farm at like age 3. And this is what I mean. Y'all see these scratches in the floor? Specifically right here. So when I was 3 years old, apparently it wasn't quite dry yet, the cement that was poured, and little Kels, this is what she decided to do. Permanently a part of this shop. So it is about to rain. Well, actually there's like 3 hours yet. Dad's finishing up beans, and I finished up spreading fertilizer for the year. Just kidding, no. But the ground for the bean ground is done, and first time for all the hay fields are done. So feels super good to get that off the list. But we'll be using the fertilizer spreader a lot yet. Spreading urea soon. So stay tuned for that. We don't side dress, we spread urea, so like the dry fertilizer, the dry nitrogen of course for that. But yeah, anywho, I'm just putting some tractors in the shed and just gonna pull in the Maxim here. It has some seed on it, don't want that to get wet, and just a couple other things before it rains in the yard here, and then I'll go to bed. Walking to my favorite tractor, the 245. It literally feels like planting corn was like a month ago, 2 months ago, which by the time you see this video, it was probably, no, probably like 2 or 3 weeks when you see this video. But it to me feels like it's just been so long. Oh, I love him so much. He's so handsome, treats me so good. We spend so much time together. Time to unhook the digger here. Dad had to do some like washout spots and just clean up some things in the field that he is now planting tonight, so I just gotta unhook it, and yeah, just for rain purposes and get the yard ready for the rain. So here we go. My bad. I didn't realize that the 3-point settled so much already. Dad said it was up earlier. So I just gotta start it up and raise the 3-point so I can actually unhook this. Thursday today, and it's June 13th, and it's the first day for spreading urea. So I'm done with bean ground, done with the hayfield for round 1 on that, and now spreading for the corn ground. So yeah, that's exciting, except I was going to kick off this video by saying welcome to my least favorite task on the farm. Here it is, y'all. Not a super big fan of what I'm doing today. Does it need to get done though? Absolutely it does, no matter I like it or not. I say I don't like it. I mean, I'm driving tractor, okay? Okay, I don't hate it. But I don't like this job because truly it is, I'm the one out here planting this then when I come hop in this thing with the spreader behind me here, I get a little disgusted when I'm constantly turning around on the corn rows. But no, the goal, what am I doing? I don't know. No, I'm doing good, I think. But my goal is to obviously not drive over a lot of corn. So I'm driving down the row here. Again, 30-inch spacing is what we got. I got the Magnum 240 on here. The high tires though, with the Dalton Mobility Egg 8-ton spreader back there. But even though the tire's really skinny on it, it's still like, you know, especially all the guest rows out here. I don't want to smash any corn down. But like, for instance, I'm trying to eat a strawberry here. And just like looking down for a second is enough to knock down some corn. So, not ideal. Or like the hills and the slants, you really gotta offset. So I'm always testing my driving abilities. That's what this task is about. No auto steer for this, man. I'll tell you what. Whole new life. No. I'm used to driving too. It's not that I'm glued on auto steer. But anyways, this is there is no auto steer for sure, whether I wanted to use it or not for this task. So yeah, anywho, I'm just gonna yabber on here and hopefully not too long and bore you guys. But anyways, for those that don't know, urea, I'm gonna run out here. I got 140 pounds, so I just gotta let it get empty and we'll take it back to the farm and then I'll load there. But anywho, for those of you who don't know, urea is spread on just corn ground and it's the nitrogen. Again, we did have liquid nitrogen going on with the planter. We had fertilizer in a strip while it was being strip tilled, but corn cannot just get what it needs at a one-time ordeal. Like, nope, don't work that way. So, yep, it does need it at this stage of growth. The corn is about like 6 inches high right now in most of our fields. Again, we were at a little bit of a later start, so June 13th, 6 inches high. But at least it's growing so good. I couldn't be more thankful. We're getting so much rain. I know us, you know, farm workers out here, we complain about the rain and then we wish for the rain like every other day. But we can't help it, right? It's just a natural thing because it's the hardest thing to deal with because it's so unexpected and we have no control over it. But with that being said, we do need rain. We need lots of rain for this product to actually work, like within 10 days of applying it. So some people will run coulters and actually put the N in like behind them on each corn row and they don't spread it dry. So like side dressing corn is what you call it. I did that years ago for Dad when we switched to doing the pellet, the urea. It spreads, it's so light, it just spreads so fast, and very light. So we do need to always make sure on windy days, like it's a little too windy but not terrible, but the product will definitely spread, maybe not where we want it to according to the wind. So we gotta hit that like 5-mile-an-hour wind day would be ideal. But yeah, you gotta do it also when you know that there's rain coming, because we have rain coming literally for the next week or almost 2 weeks. So yeah, it's go time. This is on the worked ground field, if you watch that video. Working the ground, the day I worked the ground, the day I did some strip till ground, and also did some no-till corn. So, yeah, it looks pretty dang nice. Miss Trucker over here got the headset, you know, but no, I'm actually not moving. Just filling it up. I'm not that cool, come on now. Shout out to the truckers. But not too much rain, because if there's too much rain, it will actually leach, meaning it will not be used, and that's money lost. It's just like floating and then it disappears, gone. Also, we had to wait this morning since we got rain last night to not start right away spreading, because the ground, if it's too wet and we apply this product, fertilizer, it'll actually dissolve. So it is very timely how we use this product when we use it. Again, it's fertilizer. Nitrogen is like, I want to say like 46%. I think that's what this one said. I have one ticket, so it tells us everything here, how to set the spreader as with any other crop that we're doing, spreading for. But yeah, I love this scale feature. I'm going to bring it up to about 10 to 12,000. That's kind of what I'm hauling on the road to the field. 8-ton behind me, the spreader, I think I said that, but it's actually, with the product of urea, what we're doing, it's actually can only hold like 6 tons. So, yeah, just a couple fun facts. There we go. Don't like this task. Like, I'm driving tractor, I'm in the field, I'm loving this. So it's just a little nerve-wracking compared to other, I think, tasks. I don't know why. I think it's just the fear of just running over too many corn plants. So yeah, how could I not enjoy this, to be honest, really? I mean, I'm in my element. But yeah, going really good. And there's just something about watching the corn that you planted start growing, watching your corn pop up in rows. So yeah, and then being out here and fertilizing it, giving it what the plant needs to grow, to produce, to get to harvest time. When harvest time comes, I'll be out here combining it in the same field. It's just very satisfying, and all the hard work, you push yourself through each part, and again, harvest is literally my favorite season ever. I love combining so much. So stay tuned for all those videos if you haven't yet seen any in the fall. I'm already super excited for fall, and we're planting, so done planting for the year. But yeah, just seeing the progression in the field and being out here, it is amazing. I love it.